From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 36. Here's a give up the middle. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
75 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, Charles, clearly they wanted to send a message there and impose their will. They score on their opening. The Giants offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this first quarter. They might very well lean on him the rest of the way.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
Now he's free at the 35. He may go.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how...
The Giants offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we'll see much more of him as this game goes along.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Gets around him. And he's got some space here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 36. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Oh, what a juke into space. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A great play there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter.
And the Giants are able to widen their advantage. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happened.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And this will be a Giants 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Stiff-armed him. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 1st down, Giants on a pickup of 14. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. Throwing Jones.
Over the middle into the hands of Burks.
And just lost 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up second down.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
He stiff arms him. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4.
Fights off the defender, and he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? Second quarter and the yardage number.
Okay, here we go.
Now Jones. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun.
They find some open field here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it, when you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 4. Line. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
The Giants at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Able to push his way through, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And he will have a Giants first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And they can't bring him down. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great play there. 26 yards as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
Visitors offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And how about that for just running out the clock? 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath
as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we close out the first quarter of this season. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where it was the Eagles who come away with the home victory. Malachi Corley, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers. And they've got the lead over the visiting Denver Broncos. Justin Herbert with 2 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they were losers in their ball game as the visiting Buffalo Bills come in and took it to them. James Cook, a touchdown run in the victory. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this second down call after that type of a game.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 43. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. The 20. Front touchdown, Giants. A big play there. 43 yards. And the Giants are able to extend their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it.
This offense and their running back headed back onto the field.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Able to power through. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
10 yards, good for a Giant first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it's second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Jones. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Oh, able to avoid him.
Down to about the 32. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
There's a nice move. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run.
And the Giants are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. I've heard.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a... They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Now he's into the clear again. He's on his way.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. An 80-yard touchdown.
And the Giants are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage.
Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Yeah, can't ask for a better first. And now out come the Giants.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
To the 27-yard line.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles's defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Giants,